Hi, this is Melissa Stubenberg of Kailani Farm, and I'm here with the second vlog for Hoku. I don't have much video of the early life for Hoku, as she mostly spent her time out in the fields with her girlfriends. Late fall of her 3-year-old year, I sent her to Becky Mark to be backed under saddle. I then spent 2 to 3 days a week hacking her out around the farm. While I enjoy starting young horses, as an out-of-shape older adult amateur now, I don't bounce like I used to and prefer to have the professionals like Becky start my young horses. In December, while still only riding 2 to 3 times a week, we began to introduce trotting simple fences. As an aside, I hate trotting fences, but it's good for both of us. As you can see by these videos, we introduce fillers very, very early on. I don't spend a lot of time trotting cross rails and generally start jumping small verticals with fillers right from the start, and eventually turning up to jumping small oxers. Unfortunately for Hoku, she's been stuck all winter here with me in Pennsylvania. During this winter, I've spent as much time as I possibly could hacking Hoku out of the ring so that she didn't get bored in the indoor. Here's some video of us out hacking on what was an early, very warm day in February. The video is showing that, much to my dismay, that while the temperatures were warm that day, there's still quite a bit of snow on the ground. I do think it's important for the young horses to learn to hack out on less than perfect footing and learn to go across snow, mud, and dry ground. But I also like to live, so I try to keep it safe, and we try to keep it at the walk. In mid-March, Sally got her first ride on Hoku and got a chance to jump her in the indoor. Before getting on, Sally asked me whether or not she needed spurs to ride Hoku, at which point I laughed. No. After her short ride on Hoku and jumping a few fences, Sally confirmed with me that no, she does not need spurs and is quite a lovely forward ride. Hoku is a smart, forward-thinking, and bold horse, and as you can see, she's progressed quite a bit now here in mid-March from the earlier videos in January, and is now confidently cantering fences. At this stage in Hoku's training, we're still only riding her 3 to 4 times a week, but I have increased the amount of time that I'm jumping her. Here you see me in a school a few days after Sally, where I tried to put together and start stringing together more fences for Hoku. An important lesson I learned starting young horses when I used to work for Frank Chapeau and ride a lot of young horses for him is that it helps these young horses to jump a lot of low oxers. I prefer to jump oxers as opposed to cross rails. And here in this video clip, you see me cantering mostly oxers in a figure 8 pattern, just trying to settle Hoku and get her straighter to the fences. In these fences, while it's not all that obvious since they're small, the only vertical there is the pink one. All of the other fences are in fact oxers. And I was quite pleased with her, as the more we went, the better she got and the more she settled, and the straighter she got while she was jumping. We still spend most of our time hacking out around the farm, sightseeing, getting used to traffic, and other things that are great for young horses. At the end of March, I had a lesson with my other coach, Jimmy Wofford. I'm going to be quiet and let you hear his words of wisdom.
About her footwork. Let her decide. Yes. Let her decide. Yes. Now you remember the course. You have certain things you have to do.
That's right.
But then you have to let her jump when she gets there. Don't tell her what to do. Allow her to learn what to do. Soft, good, soft rein, and circle. Over the other side. And more. All right. We just had just a little bit of my smile. Yes. Allow that, super. Allow. Yes.
Now that the grass is finally starting to turn green, I'm hopeful that we can get off the farm a bit more and hopefully get a cross-country schooling in for our next vlog. Hope you've enjoyed it. Enjoy the warm weather now that spring has finally sprung.